Australia's ambassador to the US, Kevin Rudd, is praising Donald Trump for pressuring Europe to ramp up its defence spending. Live to Trudy McIntosh in Canberra. Trudy, good morning to you. What's Kevin Rudd had to say?
Well, Pete, flattery can be one of these key tools, can't it, in diplomacy? And Kevin Rudd was trying his best. He's praised Donald Trump's decisive actions in bombing targets in Iran, but he's also gone out of his way to praise him in the ability to move the dial in Europe when it comes to defence spending. All of this while downplaying the concern or disappointment there was at the lack of presidential face time. On that, we saw yesterday one of Trump's 2016 campaign pollsters tell our colleague Laura Jays that it's Kevin Rudd that's seen as a major obstacle in actually securing access to Trump's inner circle. That hasn't stopped the ambassador to Australia and former PM from trying to be able to do that. Here he was speaking at this conference in Colorado, though, downplaying the disappointment there was at Trump's abrupt exit from the G7.
Everyone got it. This is fundamental, it is essential, and frankly, those bilaterals can be deferred. So there's no, anxiety on the liver about any of that.
The US, as we know, has been pressuring Australia to dramatically ramp up its defence spending, but so far there's been no sign of budging from the Albanese government. On that today, we're seeing this report in The Australian that as a result, the government risks falling down the queue to secure these critical missiles that are being purchased from the United States. On defence, Kevin Rudd, though, saying and pointedly praising the US president's successful pressure campaign against European countries to lift their spending.
But again, to give President Trump his due, yes, he has always said that he does not accept the proposition that any US ally should be freeloading. So against when you've had various European states hovering around, one or less, right, to give the president his due, this has been pressure successfully applied.
Foreign Minister Penny Wong is in Washington, D.C. in the next few days to hold talks with her US counterpart, Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State there, an opportunity to talk about the tariffs and also potentially paving the way for this first face-to-face meeting.
We shall see how that goes. Trudy McIntosh, thank you.